Imagine you're starting your own business, or you're doing freelancing, or you're doing some sort of business model, right? So that you can make your own money, right? However, you ever get that feeling where there are some terms that are used, for example, from entrepreneurs, from very successful people, basically, like Robert Kiyosaki, Iman Gadji, Patrick Bet David. These entrepreneurs are very elite. Don't get me wrong, they're very elite. But however, they use terms that we don't really understand. For example, like equity, leverage, margin, etc. Right? So what I want to do is I want to explain to you 17 terms about business, right? These 17 terms that are used in business, right? They're going to be about how the money is given, how the money is being used, and also what business models are there, so that you can have a full grasp of, what you can understand, right? Full grasp of what I'm about to tell you, right? You, the viewer, so that you can at least use this knowledge or know otherwise, so that your business can do well, right? This is gonna come as a shocker. I bet none of you watching, or some that are gonna watch this video, I bet you're not gonna think business the same way after I tell you how I view it. So how you view business, basically, everyone knows what a business is nowadays. If you don't, then no offense, you're living under a rock. Anyway, a business, by definition, is any work or job that you do that, you can get paid for, right? What I would like to view it as, I like to view it as convincing the other person to give you their money. So what it means is, because think about it, salespeople, right? They make a lot of money. Like they're like, the reason why salespeople are very successful is because they do nothing. They literally do nothing other than the one skill that has been used since the dawn of mankind, and that is conversational skills. They have that, and by using that to their advantage, they can then tell the customer to purchase their item, to purchase their product, because it's great. It has this that none other companies have, right? So that's business, in my own words. Leverage. You hear this word a lot, especially from Patrick Bet David, right? He talks about when you're upscaling, when you're about to grow your business, you have to use leverage. What does that mean? I'm going to give you an example, right? Let's say on a freelancing website like Fiverr or Upwork, right? You get the attention of a customer, a client, right? You're charging this client, let's say $60 to make 3 logos, $20 for each logo, right? Now, what you can do, if you're not if you like, I'm telling you this right now, if you're like proper bad at graphic designing, like I'm talking, you do not know how the logo should look like, you don't know how it's going to be presentable, you don't know what styles you're going to present, etc., right? It's not that great, right? Your graphic design skills, right? So you got the client, right? You ask them what they want. They give you their information of what they want their logos to be. Then what you do is you find another client on Fiverr, on Upwork, that charges the same things, right? The 3 logos, but for less. So you were charging $60 for 3 logos, right? Now let's say this client pays roughly $30 to $45. That's $10 to $15 per logo, right? So you give them the instruction that you have been given, right? Once they've done the work, then you take that, you pay them, and you take that, then you give it to your client, and then your client pays you, right? So essentially, you've made approximately, you know, some sort of profit. I can't be able to calculate off the top of my head, but you made some profit, right? That's what you call leverage. Leveraging is using something to your advantage in order for you to save time. Because rich people say time is money, right? Why do they say that? Because time is valuable. Time cannot be bought, unlike money, which, okay, through some hard years, hard work, and a little bit of luck, you're going to get that money back. You cannot get time back. That's the problem. The third definition I want to give to you is margin. What is a margin? You heard this in school, right? You heard the teacher say, well, stay in between the margin. What do they mean by a margin in business terms, right? A margin is the difference between the price of a product and the cost of a product. So, basically, let's say you have an item. You want to sell a coat, for example, right? You want to sell a coat. That coat, it cost $100, right? $100 coat, right? That's the price. The price is $100. However, for you to make that is $60. Right? It took $60 for you to buy the materials, right? Buy the glue, the materials, etc., right? The fur and everything, right? It took $60 for that. You made the product, right? So what that is you got a 40% margin, a 40% gap between your price, the price of the coat, which is $100, and the cost, which is $60. You got 40% margin, right? Do you understand? Do you understand what that means? Right. Okay. Funnels. I don't know if you heard about this. Russell Brunson's .com Secrets. Great book. Haven't read it yet, but I'm going to read this very soon. Right? Sorry, I don't know how to. I'm just gonna set it here. Yeah, set it here. Right? Good book. .com Secrets. Right? I haven't read it yet, but what I've heard from it is it tells you how to get leads from it. It tells you how to grasp an audience. Right? It tells you how to grasp clientele, right? Clients, right? It talks about one thing, right? One thing predominantly. It talks about funnels. Now, you've probably heard of a funnel before, right? Physically, when you're doing your science experiment, right? Your teacher said, "Oh, grab that funnel." Funnel basically means big and small, right? What Russell Brunson's trying to explain is use funnels to get your audience, right? So start off from big, right? Start from big, and then slowly generalize until they enter into your company. Not enter into your company, basically buy your product or buy your service, etc., right? And then you get paid, etc., right? So it's a lead that attracts audience, right? For example, social media, word of mouth, cold calls, cold emails, etc., right? Capital, right? I'm not really sure if you're going to be a beginner at business, you might or might not need this, right? Because it depends. It depends what business model you're going after. Capital. You always heard of a capital city, right? London, Bangkok, Paris, Beijing, Washington DC, etc., right? You heard of capital cities. Capital cities is basically the richest city, right? It makes sense, right? Because London is very expensive in London, definitely at this time. Yeah, Paris is expensive. Washington DC, I assume it's expensive, etc. Right? So what capital is It's money that you invest back into the business in order to start the business, grow, and maintain the business, right? So capital is something you give to your company. It's basically like feeding your business, right? Feeding your business with some nutrition, right? You're investing, you're feeding your company with money so that they can grow, they can be maintained, etc. This is a word that I bet you have never heard this word before. Fiscal. I have another book, right? I'm gonna put that in there, yeah, because I really want to show you something, right? Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, great book by the way, is amazing to tell you how to actually get wealthy, right? If you have loads of money and you need to know how to stay wealthy, right? He talks about a word which really just captures my eye, right? Fiscal. What fiscal is basically something that has to do with the government, especially with taxes, which is something Robert Kiyosaki talks a lot about in his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? He talks about how he doesn't avoid taxes, obviously, because that's tax invasion, which is illegal, right? But he uses schemes and strategies in order to reduce his taxes, and essentially, in almost a broad sense, get paid. So his taxes get paid by his assets, his real estate, etc. Right? Another one, arbitrage. If you've watched Iman Gadji's video on the ideal business model, right? Very famous videos. It's roughly around 38 minutes. Yeah, 38 minutes, right? If you watch that video of Iman Gadji, he tells you what business model you should, have as a beginner for 2023, right? 2022, sorry. And talks about arbitrage, right? He never explains it, right? Which is kind of funny. I have to research on Google for this. But arbitrage, what it basically is you're buying a secured place in one market, and then you're going to sell that, thing. You're going to sell that security in another market at a higher price. So think of it like this, right? Let's take the example of real estate. No, not real estate. A product, right? A product. We know that a product in one market can do really well in the other one, right? So what we do is we buy the security of that item, and then what we do is we place it into another market that we know we're going to get profit off from, right? So that's, arbitrage. Another one is equity. So when you are advancing into your business, right? When you're really successful, when you're making money, and when you think it's the right time to invest, when you're making 8, 9, 10, 11 grand a month. Trust me, it seems impossible. I once thought it was impossible to make £10,000 a month. It is possible through hard work and dedication, but that's something else. What an equity is the value of shares that is issued by a company, right? So think of it as the value of all the So what all the participants put into the basket being the company, its value. That is what an equity is, right? Down payment. What is a down payment? Well, in real estate, when you want to buy a piece of real estate, but you don't have the money for it yet, what you do is you pay for one-time fee only. You pay a one-time fee, and then after that one-time fee, you pay in installments or month after month or etc. Right? But thing is, down payment, you pay something upfront first. It's a fraction of the price, and then after that you're gonna repay all that money later on, right? Commission. This is especially important for those who want to be in affiliate marketing. Hear this out, right? Commission. You probably might, think it's a fee, right? It is a fee, right? But it's a fee that is given by the manufacturer of the product to you, right? Which leads on to affiliate marketing. For those that really don't know what affiliate marketing is, because once they say affiliate, then they know it's, a word that they don't use. Often when you don't know something, you often get a bit scared. You often get a bit shook, right? Don't worry, yeah? Affiliate marketing is actually one of the most easiest business models there is. I don't know if it's highly profitable. I have to do my research on that. But what I do know is that it's by far one of the easiest. Yeah? What is affiliate marketing, right? Affiliate marketing is you trying to make a sale possible, right? So imagine, right? Here's the manufacturer, the guy who made the product and is trying to, get paid for it, right? This is you doing affiliate marketing. And here is the customer who wants to buy the product, right? So here's how the situation goes. Manufacturer has the product. Customer wants it, right? There's officially no link between them because the customer, he doesn't know of that product, but he needs it anyway. So the manufacturer, right, puts out an affiliate program saying if someone is willing to come up front and, post one of my links to this specific product, they will get a commission, a fee from me. They'll be essentially paid a fraction of the price. So let's say there's a jacket. I know it's a jacket, but you get what I mean, right? The jacket, $100, right? You're here, the affiliate person, and here's the customer. You applied for the manufacturer's affiliate program, right? You put out a link to the customer, right? The customer sees this link, buys it from you, and then if the customer pays, money goes straight back to the manufacturer. Manufacturer gets the money, he's happy, and also he pays you a commission, 30%, 40%, 50%, etc., right? The objective, to make everyone happy. The result is everyone is happy. The customer is happy, he got the jacket. You are happy, the affiliate person, because you got your commission, you got your $30, $40, $50, and the other person is happy because not only does he sold his product, he also made money more than you, right? Because he made the flipping product, right? Think of it like this. You're basically a salesman online. You get paid a commission for your selling skills, right? So you can sell on affiliate marketing like on social media, word of mouth, cold emails, cold calls. But I would recommend social media because a whole large gathering is on social media, right? Drop shipping. I haven't particularly done drop shipping myself. It's basically a business model where drop shipping is something that you sell products online, right? Well, without having to actually own the physical product. So basically, like affiliate marketing, but something different, right? You're selling a physical product yourself, right? So what you're doing is you have your own website, right? And you list some of the products, right? You go to Alibaba or Amazon, right? Get the product for cheaper, right? Right? You see it, okay? Now, what you do is you put the item on your website, right? Customer sees that, they want to buy it, right? When they buy it, when they place the order from you, right, they pay you, right, on your store, then, in your store, sorry, then you buy your product for lower than your price, remember, because of profits and the margins. You buy it from Alibaba, Amazon, Wish.com, etc., right? You buy the product for cheaper, you get it, but here's the trick. You don't put your own address, you put the address of the person who's giving you that address for you to deliver to that, particular person, right? So, you put in the address of your customer, and then, here's the thing, you keep the profit, and they get their product. I haven't tried it myself, but would sure like to try it if I have the time and money. Freelancing. Think of it as like a 9-to-5 job, but you get time freedom and you get time and location freedom, which is very important for you to actually be successful, right? Because you need time freedom and you need location freedom, because you need to save up your time. Why? Because it doesn't have to do with money all the time. It could be spending time with loved ones, practicing a new hobby, spending time with your friends, going on social events, seeing new places, etc., right? And location freedom, right? Freelancing is usually online, right? What freelancing means back in the day is, you used to do a certain job, right? But then you were not part of a company, or you didn't build that company. You're a freelancer, right? So if someone calls you, you do their job. You're not associated with you're not associated with a company, anything, etc., right? That's what it used to be back in the day. Now freelancing has shifted online. So websites like Fiverr.com, Upwork, freelancer.com, etc., right? By the way, I've linked down below the description the Fiverr website, right? If you want to sign up to that, you can absolutely do that. And here's the best part. With Fiverr.com, you actually get like an 80% commission. So basically, you're getting like 8/10 of the money. 80% commission, right? Come on. What other affiliate program allows for you to do? Oh, by the way, Fiverr also has an affiliate program, right? So you can sign up to that. I'll link both of them down in the description if you want to check them out, right? So that's essentially what freelancing is. It's doing some remote work with time and location freedom, and you get paid for it, right? So yeah. I got a couple of definitions here. We're gonna wrap up, right? But investment. People think investment has to do with you. People think investment has to do with, money, stocks, crypto, etc. That's part of investment. That's not the definition of investment. What investment means is you're putting something for the company. So you feed your company something, or let me put in an example so that you can better understand, because my mind is in a mess. So let's say you're really good at. So let's say you're good at graphic design, but you want to improve. On your graphic design skills, right? So then what you do? You can buy books. You can purchase a course, right? Or you can see free courses on Coursera, Udemy, etc., right? So you receive this course, right? What you're doing is you're investing your time into this course so that you can get better and then you get paid more. That is what you call an investment. An investment is something that you buy, which you exchange for something, which gives a higher ROI to yourself or to your business. That's what you call an investment. Now, there are three more, right? Three more terms. I don't know why I'm counting, etc. An entrepreneur. You heard this a lot. Entrepreneur. So you basically know this by now. Someone who sets up a business, takes high risk, right, in order to, become successful, to earn profit, etc. Right? That's entrepreneur. I don't think I need to explain much that to you. However, what I will explain much is intrapreneur. An intrapreneur. If you have watched, if you watch Patrick Bet-David's early videos in 2016, 2017, he talks about the alternative way to get rich. So his first way is becoming an entrepreneur, right? However, he made a video about being an intrapreneur. An intrapreneur is someone who has the mindset of an entrepreneur, right? Who takes risks, who works hard, right? Relentless, focused, determined. However, he's somewhat of like a manager, right? He's basically a manager in marketing or personal development, etc. Right? Here's something to make this easy. An entrepreneur founded the company. However, an intrapreneur found the company. Does that make sense? An entrepreneur made the company, right? So essentially made everything from scratch to what is today. An entrepreneur, he founded the company, right? He found a company through word of mouth, newspaper, social media, etc. Right? He found it, right? And he genuinely cares for the company, right? But he's very different from a 9-to-5. Don't be mistaken. Don't be fooled. An entrepreneur is very different to a 9-to-5. Because the entrepreneur and the 9-to-5 employee goes home, but the entrepreneur's work does not stop at 5. And it does not start at 9. So that's the difference between an entrepreneur and the 9-to-5 employee, so that you can understand, right? Solopreneur is basically somewhat like something like a freelancer, right? Who starts a business and who maintains it himself. Quick side run, right? I don't think being a solopreneur is really profitable, beneficial in the long term, because as you upscale your business, when you try to grow your business, you need people around you. Leverage. What we talked about earlier, leverage. You need leverage to upscale your business, right? So you need, leverage, right? Yeah, that's 17 definitions of business terms that you thought of, but you don't actually know. Now you knew. If you liked the video and you really genuinely thought that it was beneficial for you, what I would like, not much in return, right, is if you like videos like this, subscribe for further content, because I will be publishing soon. If you like the video, subscribe, comment down below what is your, I don't know what really to say. Just subscribe, comment, share, and also, in the description is going to be a Fiverr, Fiverr.com link and a Fiverr affiliates, right? So if you want to sign up to that, if you want to really check it out, then make sure to do that. Until next time, stay safe.